Remember with these questions that we need to make sure that if we have an instinct, that's okay, but it needs to be justified by what we're reading. So we have to look at the becauses in these choices and not just go with the first yes or no feeling that we have. Now, I also think, though, that this is a case where dumb summaries really help us because it seems like there's a lot to read. So what we're being asked to do is either keep the sentence that's here or delete it. His restaurants were immediately successful, but Harvey was not content to follow conventional business practices. So not following convention. That's kind of my dumb summary of what's going on in that sentence. So if I look at this, well, all right, they're going to tell me to talk about the rest of the paragraph, right? This is an introductory sentence, so I should kind of see what else is going on here. If I keep going, although women did not traditionally work in restaurants in the 19th century, Harvey decided to try employing women as waitstaff. In 1883, he placed an advertisement seeking educated, well-mannered, articulate young women between the ages of 18 and 30. The response to the advertisement was overwhelming, even tremendous, and Harvey soon replaced the male servers at his restaurants with women. So those who were hired as Harvey girls joined an elite group of workers who were expected to complete a 30-day training program, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're getting into the specifics here, but the gist is already there. He hired women, which was not traditional. So this sentence at the top seems to kind of lead into what's coming. He's a non-traditional guy. He doesn't follow convention. He's hiring women. That's not traditional. There you go. I don't see any problem there. And that seems to match with choice C. It provides a logical introduction to the paragraph, right? So, no, we should not delete this, okay? And this is also a little bit backwards. Normally, they're asking yes or no, should we add the sentence? So it's a little weird that no, in this case, means no, we should keep it. I don't know if they do that as much anymore, but they may have found more of a good way to ask these questions. But just be careful of the wording. Let's look at the other choices, though, and make sure we have good reasons that we can get rid of those as well. D, it provides a specific example in support of arguments made elsewhere in the passage. No, it does not provide a specific example. It's very general, right? He did not follow convention. I don't get an example of his not following convention until the next sentence. So this is just not true. It's not a specific example. Now, should we delete it? Maybe there's a reason I'm missing. Yes, because it introduces information that is irrelevant at this point in the passage. Well, the very fact that we picked C tells us that it is relevant, right? That's the point, is it is relevant because they're going to talk about tradition and convention in the next few sentences. And then B, it does not logically follow from the previous paragraph. Well, we should remember that the previous paragraph was him talking, or them talking about his restaurant. So saying, okay, talking about his restaurants, that seems relevant. So that also is just easily proven false. And yeah, maybe that's a little bit more work, a little bit more time, but I always think if we can take those few seconds, it's worth it because they do like to mess with our instincts a little bit on these questions. And so if I can prove everything, I'm much more confident in my answer choice.